Part of our practice includes something called life care planning. Very few firms are able to provide these types of legal services to clients because it involves three separate aspects: legal, financial, and healthcare. So on the legal side, we prepare all the necessary documents for the client: their last will and testament, their financial power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, HIPAA release. We prepare any trusts that are necessary for the client to protect assets as they want those protected. Their last will and testament is a very important piece of this. We want to make sure that their assets pass to those individuals whom they want to receive their legacy, and also in a tax-efficient manner. The second component of this is the healthcare side. We want to make sure that the client receives the best care in the most appropriate setting, and that's where our Director of Care Coordination Services comes into play. And the third piece is the financial. We want to project their finances to make sure that they have sufficient funds to meet their needs for the duration of the stay wherever they may be. And we will also want to make sure that they receive any public benefits that they may be entitled to. Perhaps they're entitled to receive Veterans Aid and Attendance or Medicaid, and we want to make sure that they receive those benefits as appropriate.
Once a client retains our services for life care planning, that's where I, as the elder care coordinator, step in. I meet with the client in their home and make sure that they have everything they need. I make sure that their home is safe. If they need equipment, I order that for them. And if they need any services brought in from the community, I set that up for them. If they need to go into a facility, I help them find the facility that's at the appropriate level of care. I will attend care conference meetings if that's what the family wishes. And my ultimate goal is to make sure that not only are they safe where they are, but that the family can become the family again, and I can advocate for their loved ones.
We went over my needs, my husband's needs, the fact that I could still be his executor, but he could no longer be mine because of physical incapacity. And I wanted my lawyer to be my executor. Trusted Chris enough to put him in that position. He explained what he could do, how he could set the trust up. He did have Ann Markel Crozier there also, who is the care advocate, and now my savior. And I told them my problems, and I will admit I was close to hysterical. Ann right away said, this is wrong, you don't have to put up with this. And I brought her on board immediately, and the next morning she was at the facility with me. We knew as time went on that in spite of everything, the care there was inadequate. My husband had to go back into the hospital, have 2 additional surgeries, and when he came out, Ann had found him a new place, which is outstanding. I can't tell you how nice it is, and even if there's a hiccup, and in any nursing home there will be hiccups, that's a given. I don't talk to the nursing home, I don't get involved. I'm his wife, I go in there and I act like a wife. He's pleasant, he's cheerful, or as cheerful as he can be given his condition. And Ann handles any problem that I have, and she handles them immediately.
In Ruth's case, she was already a client of ours. She came in to meet with Chris and told him that her husband was in a nursing home and not doing very well. I got involved, went to visit him in the facility, and saw that he was declining. We transferred him to a different facility where he began to thrive and do very well. You could see the change in Ruth as she went from being very stressed, overwhelmed, and anxious to being very calm, able to go and visit him and just be his wife. And she's now actually taking vacations because she feels comfortable knowing he's in the right level of care and that I'm there to help when she's away.
If I could sum up everything that I want our clients to feel at the end of the day, it's peace of mind. We want to make sure that they truly feel secure.
It was a wonderful experience. Chris took the time and trouble to explain everything to Roger. He was just fantastic. I can't describe the feeling that day. But we both left very satisfied. I don't even feel like I'm a client. I feel like I'm dealing with a friend. I just feel like they're there for me.